Hi everyone, it's Robin Steele with Robin's Refined Style. So today I want to share with you my favorite look from our new Vera's palette full of 6 different eyeshadows. So the first step that I like to do is I like to use eyeshadow primer on my eyelids. And so we just released this new product called Heavenly Matte. So we're just going to put a little bit. I like to kind of put it right in the center of my eye and then just blend it in from the inside center then to the inside and then also to the outside. And it'll take about 15 to 20 seconds to dry, so you have to be a little quick to just blend it in. And this is going to be the perfect base for your eyeshadow, and it's going to help it last all day long. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I always like to use a lighter shade on my lid typically. So we're going to go with this lightest shade that's in the palette. And I'm just going to dab it gently right on the lid from the inner corner all the way across to the outer corner. And then I'm going to create a contour. And I absolutely love, it's not super dark. I love this like pinkish matte shade that is in here. And I love using that as my contour color. And so typically I will go through it a few times to get it a little darker on myself. But you know what works best for you. If you prefer much lighter shades on your eyes, then you can just put it on until it suits how you want it to look. And because I have hooded eyes, and so part of my eyelid kind of falls down on top of the lid right here. And so I go just above the natural crease of my eye so that you can still see it. Otherwise it'd be completely covered. And like I said, I use a little bit more. I go over it a second time just to really pronounce that really beautiful pink shade. And as you can see, I only go about 2/3 over into the middle and then go to the outer edge. Okay, and then from here, I like to, what am I going to do? Okay, so I'm going to use this. I'm going to go into this darker brown shade. I love pinks and browns together. And I'm just going to dab a little bit because this is a darker color. Okay. And I like to just put it in the outer corner of the lid, and it just gives you just a little bit more drama than if it was that just that light color all the way across your lid. So I love to just go up just a little bit and just over. So it really just takes over the little teeny bit of the outer lid, but it really helps to really pop the eye. And then for the same color, I'm going to use that dark brown again, and I'm going to use a liner brush, and I'm actually going to use this and go in and get really tight to my lashes to draw like you're using an eyeliner pencil, but you're using the eyeshadow that way. So it extends the brown just a little bit. I like to take it over into about the center of the eye. And the reason I like to do that is because when you use that crease in that just on the outer side and then that darkness and just line the outer edge, it's going to help like widen your eyes a little bit and make them look bigger. And then I'm going to use a different brush. I'm going to go to up by the brow and highlight the brow. And I'm actually going to use the same color I use on the lid, that lighter color. Just go in there and get a little bit and get right up by the brow, go over top of where you came on the crease, and then I'll take it down, and then in the middle here where we didn't come all the way in the crease, I'll just take this in like that. Okay, so that is my simple most favorite way to wear the new Vera's palette, and I don't have any makeup or concealer or anything on right now. I like to kind of leave that as the last thing to do, and I'll tell you why. So if I happen to get any fallout from the eyeshadow, I like to go back with, this is a Q-tip that's dampened on one end and then it's dry on the other. And so I just like to kind of lightly rub it across where there's any fallout, and I kind of twist. I don't know if you can see, so instead of like really pulling across the skin, I kind of like twist the Q-tip, and then I'll use the dry side to pick up the little teeny bit of moisture left behind from the damp Q-tip. And so that's how I like to do it. Now I will go, obviously I'll do the other side, and then I'll put on my foundation and my concealer. And then also what I like to do, some days I just leave it like this and do nothing underneath the eye, but I do like to sometimes go ahead and use this brown that I used on the top, and I will line part the way over underneath as well if you want a little bit more drama. And of course, you know, you can choose to wear mascara or not. And of course, I'll also add some blush and probably some lip gloss or lip balm, something like that. So if you have any questions or comments about the new Vera's palette or the new Heavenly Matte eyeshadow primer, let me know. I'd love to help you. Thanks so much for watching.